Hi, you're listening to Kevin Burdick with Square It Up. Today we're going to be talking about LinkedIn and how you can utilize that for your business. Now, the things we're going to be covering today are how to set up your LinkedIn profile, how to customize it, and then also how to link it to Twitter so that the posts that you're making on Twitter are shared with all of your business contacts on LinkedIn. I guess the biggest question that a lot of you have are probably, how can LinkedIn help with your business and why would you utilize it? Well, the big reason is that there are a lot of golf professionals and there are a lot of golfers on LinkedIn, and it is, plain and simple, incredible networking. So it makes a lot of sense for you to set up, and I have received a lot of job opportunities and a lot of bids from people that just discovered me purely on LinkedIn. It's a great place to do business. So here we go. Here's LinkedIn. You start, of course, by going to linkedin.com. And LinkedIn is sort of like a living, breathing series of resumes. It is a great place to start with networking. So you'd simply click on Join Today in order to set up an account. You just need to start with a name, email address, and set up with a password. You can also sign in with your Facebook page. Once you've got that set up and you've confirmed your email address, your login's going to look something like this. You've got the ability to share updates across your network. You'll probably need to go in and actually add some of your business contacts to your network. But to begin with, before you start adding business contacts, you probably want to go up to Profile here in the top bar and select Edit Profile. This is where you're going to get your complete golf resume set up. Now, I recommend, if you have another career that you do, I know a good friend of mine does taxes during the tax season and does golf instruction during the golf season. So if that's the case, I would set up two separate LinkedIn profiles, one that showcases what a brilliant accountant slash tax person that you are, and then this one, which is the one that's going to showcase what an incredible golf instructor that you are. You want to go in and edit all of the various areas of this, and you'll notice every section, when you're in the edit mode, has the ability to edit this. So if you select edit here, and this profile that we're looking at of mine is my healthcare consulting profile. You notice I don't have any Square It Up information on here because that's a separate account. I keep those very separate because the audience, of course, is very separate. So you go in, you would select the company name, and perhaps the company is you. It's your golf academy, your golf instructor business. You are the president, and where you are, and so forth. Now, the more information you can put on your profile in terms of what it is that you do, what it is that you provide, what makes you unique, the better it's going to be for individuals, golfers, who find your profile on here to be able to say, wow, this person is somebody that I really would like to give me golf lessons. So here in the summary section, you may put some of the credentials that you have, what you've achieved as a golf instructor, and then any experience if you've worked at different courses, if you actually competed in any tournaments, whatever. You can add all of that information here. And then any of your skills that if you do speaking engagements, things of that nature. So I include education. You include really any of that. Again, if you've got a second career, something else that you're doing, I would set up a totally separate profile for that, and I would keep the networks very separate. Once you've saved the different sections here within your LinkedIn profile and it looks the way you want it to look, then what you'll want to do is start connecting with people that you know, clients, prospective clients, and so forth. Now, they kind of frown a little bit, but I'm going to show you something. They kind of frown a little bit. If you do a search on golf under people, you're going to find a variety, 800,000 results of people who have some kind of connection to golf. So a lot of these are golf instructors, other golfers. Technically, you're not supposed to connect with them if you don't have an existing relationship with them, but I'll kind of leave that up to you. The main area where I recommend you get started for the networking is in the groups. And up here in the top right hand corner in the search box, you can select if you're searching for people or if you're searching for groups or companies. But if you select groups, if you type in the word golf and hit the enter key, you're going to have a variety of groups come up. Now, there's golfers, this #1 networking group, 18,000 members, people that are passionate about golf. You can simply click join group and it'll enable you to join that group. We've got a golf and business networking group here that's 14,000 members. Simply click join group. Some of these are private groups that you can't join that easily unless they know who you are. But again, once you've got your resume set up and they can see that you are somebody that it really makes sense to be a part of this group, it shouldn't be a problem to get in a lot of them. If it has a little lock here, that tells you that's a private group. So if I'm looking at golf industry professionals here, you'll notice there's a little lock there. That's a private group, but that's okay. I hit join group. It'll send a message that you want to be a part of the golf industry professionals with Keith Hardman. If you scroll through, you'll notice 50 pages of different golf related groups within the golf community. A lot of these have golfers in them. Some of them have golf professionals, professional golf instructors in them. Either way, it's great networking, and it's great to be a part of some of these groups on LinkedIn and enable you to further your reach, further show others that you are a thought leader in the industry, and allow others to see your Twitter updates. Because one of the great things, and the last thing I'm going to show you here, if we go to, actually you'd go up right above the search boxes, if you see where my name is glowing up there in the top right hand corner, if I click on the settings button as I hover over it, this is where I'm going to go through and change some of my settings here to enable me to allow others to see my Twitter feed. So as you build a network here of friends, what's nice is as you're tweeting and you're sharing all these great golf tips and golf information, you can go click on manage your Twitter settings and it allows you to add an account. When you add this account, you can authorize the account to be shared with LinkedIn. You just simply click on authorize app. Make sure you're logged into the proper Twitter account here in this top right hand corner. It's right up here. But once you know that you're within the right Twitter account, you can link that into your LinkedIn page, and it will display your Twitter account on your LinkedIn profile, and it will share your tweets. Now you can get as specialized if you only want to share tweets on LinkedIn where you actually use the hashtag #IN. That will work as well. That'll limit the tweets. It allows you to decide what tweets you show here and what tweets you don't. So then you simply click on Save Changes, and it will allow your tweets to be seen by all of your new connections here on LinkedIn. So that's LinkedIn. I'm Kevin Burdick. You've been listening to Square It Up. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll probably spend some more time on LinkedIn at a later date and show you some other ways that you can utilize it to network and help your business. Thanks for joining us.